second resource person, Miss Pratibha Rashmi, who is the assistant professor, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra. Again, we have Mr. Aditya Singh, Dayalbagh Institute, who is from the Dayalbagh Institute, Agra, and Miss Ritika Raghav, Dayalbagh Institute, Agra. We have our student coordinators also, Yugansh Kanoje, Aishwarya Mendovre, Anushka Palandurkar. I heartily welcome you all from Indian Association of Teachers in Association of All Computer Science Teachers to commence our event and for introductory remark about workshop on developing artificial intelligence. But before that, I welcome all the dignitaries for this particular workshop. And I would like to request Honorable Professor P.K. Ahluwalia, President of IAPT, to preside over this particular function. To commence our event and for introductory remark about workshop on developing artificial intelligence applications in the physics domain with Python, we have with us Professor Abha Khandelwal ma'am. I would like to request our student coordinator, Miss Aishwarya Mendavre, to kindly introduce the audience to Professor Abha Khandelwal ma'am. Please, Aishwarya.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm delighted to introduce Dr. Abha Khandelwal ma'am, convener and resource person Python, founder AACST Executive Committee member IAPTSRC08E. Retired Head of Department Computer Science, Hislop College, Nagpur, RTM Nagpur University, Nagpur. Abha Khandelwal ma'am, a meritorious student throughout and a dedicated educator, hails from Orange City, Nagpur. She has served as Head of Department of Computer Science at Hislop College, Nagpur, for an impressive 27 years. She has been a pioneer figure in establishment and advancement of computer science subject within Nagpur University. Her profound dedication and efforts have played a pivotal role in reshaping the trajectory of this subject in the region. She was associated with various academic bodies at RTM Nagpur University, Nagpur. Under her guidance, so far, 4 research scholars have successfully been awarded PhDs. She has published 30 plus international papers. Dr. Abha Khandelwal, a passionate learner, has left an indelible mark on computer science education. She is very popular among students. She too is passionate about students. Recently, she founded a national level association of all computer science teachers, a testament to her dedication and vision. Her passion lies in equipping young minds with cutting-edge technology, with a dream to make them capable of serving the nation in digital development. With the warm words, I welcome you, ma'am, to our today's program. Now, I would like to request ma'am for their introductory remarks. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Aishwarya. That was very nicely introduced by you. Knowledge is power, but wisdom is sharing it. Esteemed dignitaries, though Professor P.K. Ahluwalia has not joined yet because of...
He has joined, madam.
He is there?
Yes.
So, Professor P.K. Ahluwalia, Professor Manu Pratap Singh, Dr. Suryakant Thorat, respected colleagues, workshop organizing team, our student coordinators, and dear participants. A warm welcome to everyone present here. It is with great pride and enthusiasm I stand before you as a convener of this groundbreaking workshop on developing AI applications in the physics domain with Python. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for taking the time to join us on this exciting journey of discovery and innovation. Firstly, I must acknowledge the invaluable support of the Indian Association of Physics Teachers, IAPT, and Association of All Computer Science Teachers, AACST. It is our collective vision that has made this workshop a reality. A special thanks to Professor S.W. Anwane, Dr. Govinda Lakhotia, and all our distinguished resource persons for their unwavering support and guidance. The AACST, which I had the honor of founding, is dedicated to promoting interdisciplinary computational science. Our mission is to bridge the gap between various scientific disciplines through the power of computing. By fostering collaboration and innovation, we aim to address some of the most complex and pressing challenges in science and technology today. This workshop symbolizes the mission, bringing together physics and artificial intelligence through the versatile and powerful programming language Python. Great things never come from comfort zones. Due to overwhelming demand, we had to open registration twice after it initially closed. It's thrilling to see such enthusiasm and interest. We have participants ranging from 9th graders to esteemed Vice Chancellor, demonstrating this course beyond appeal and significance. Our participants hail from every corner of the country, truly embodying the spirit of national integration. So I am really feeling very proud about it. It is heartening to see such a rich tapestry of locations coming together, providing unity and diversity. Indeed is our strength. In terms of demographies, we have an impressive 60% female, 40% male participants, reflecting the growing interest among students among women in STEM fields. Our participants span various categories. 40% students, including UG school, UG, PG, college degree, and engineering students. 54% teachers and 6% AI enthusiasts. It is heartening to see such diverse participation, as diversity is one true thing we all have in common, I believe. Learning never exhausts the mind. Why Python, you might think? Python's simplicity and versatility makes it ideal tool for scientific computations. And in this workshop, you will not only learn the fundamental of Python programming, but also delve into the application in solving real-world physics problems through AI-driven analysis. Our course is meticulously designed to provide a comprehensive understanding of how AI and physics intersect, and you will gain hand-on experience through expert guidance and interactive sessions. You will explore the fascinating world of AI, from machine learning algorithms to neural networks and deep learning. We are fortunate to have a team of exceptional mentors and resource persons who bring a wealth of knowledge and experience to this workshop. They are passionate about teaching and are committed to providing personalized support to each participant. Then their expertise will definitely guide you through the interaction of AI application in physics, ensuring that you gain the confidence and skills needed to excel in this field. As you embark on this journey in the capacity of convener, I encourage you all to engage actively, ask questions, collaborate with your peers. Google Classroom is there. This workshop is not just learning. It is not just about learning, but it is also about building a community of like-minded individuals who share a passion for AI and physics. Together, we can push boundaries and scientific research to make meaningful contributions to the field. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Let us seize this opportunity to learn, innovate, and inspire each other. I'm confident that by the end of this workshop, you will emerge with the knowledge and skills to develop AI applications that can revolutionize the field of physics. Thank you. Wish you all productive and enriching experience. Over to you, coordinator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. for your inspiring words and for setting the tone for today's workshop. I just forgot to mention one name over here who has been just playing a key role for this workshop, and that is none other than Dr. Govind Lakhotia sir, who is also present with us. Next, it's time for welcome address by our Honorable Professor Shamkant Anwane sir. Today, we have with us Professor Shamkant Anwane sir, who is the President of Indian Association of Physics Teachers, Sub-Regional Council of Vidarbha SRC08E. Professor Shamkant Anwane sir serves as a professor and the head of the Department of Physics at Sri Shivaji Education Society Amravati's Science College Congress Nagar Nagpur. He has been on the board of Ambassador for Maple Software for the SAARC region for the last 5 years. He is a renowned instructor on Udemy, an esteemed international online learning platform. Recently, he has been nominated as President of Indian Association of Physics Teachers, Sub-Regional Council of Vidarbha SRC08E. He has been also nominated to the Board of Studies of Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj Nagpur University, Nagpur, for Applied Science and Humanities for a period of 5 years. Dr. Anwane has previously contributed to the BOS for Autonomous Bajaj Science College, Wardha. He has been involved in teaching for the past 25 years. His scholarly achievements include the publishing of 5 books and around 20 research papers. His research interest is in areas that include material science, super ionic conductors, electrochemical gas sensors, relativity, etc. Dr. Anwane has completed UGC MRP, UGC COC, and a UGC Innovative Project. He is a recipient of SRF by CSR, New Delhi, twice during this doctoral research. Without taking up much time, I would like to request Honorable Professor Shamkant Anwane sir to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Thank you, sir. A very good evening to one and all present here. I remember the great Maratha warrior Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and also pay tribute to the founder president of IAPT, Dr. D.P. Khandelwal. Professor Khandelwal established this Teachers Association 4 decades ago, and we are into the 40th year of its existence. In 2024, we are assembled here on online Zoom platform for this workshop entitled Developing AI Applications in the Physics Domain with Python is, I believe, outburst of Professor Khandelwal's vision. Certainly, I am honored to be part of it. I am happy to mention that IAPT stands as a unique example in our country. I pay my humble homage to the great educationalist Dr. Punjab Rao Deshmukh, who was first agricultural minister of independent India and founder of my parent society, Sri Shivaji Education Society, where I am working and where I am nurtured. President of today's program, Professor P.K. Ahluwalia, and National President of IAPT, and a distinguished figure in the realm of physics and a wonderful professor of physics committed to students and the subject. Convener of today's program, Dr. Abha Khandelwal Madam, who is Executive Council member of this Sub-Regional Council 08E for Vidarbha and founder of Association of All Computer Science Teachers, that is AACST. Chairman of the first session of this workshop, Professor Suryakant Thorat sir, Director, Institute of Technology and Management. Our expert resource person, Professor Manu Pratap Singh, Professor and Director, Institute of Engineering and Technology, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra. Professor S.B. Kishore, President of AACST. Coordinator of the workshop, Professor Halim Ahmed, Secretary of SRC08E. Coordinator of the workshop, Dr. Gajanan Zadhav, and comparer of today's program, Treasurer of SRC08E. Student coordinators, Yugansh, Aishwarya, Anushka, our UG students in our department, esteemed resource persons, Pratibha Rashmi Madam, Assistant Professor, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra, Mr. Aditya Singh Dayalbagh Institute, Agra, Ms. Ritika Raghav Dayalbagh Institute, Agra. I recognize presence of Professor Kamal Singh, who has been my PhD supervisor, present in this workshop. All participants of the workshop, including esteemed students and motivated teachers who are keeping coordination with the developments in technology and teaching techniques. On behalf of IAPT and AACST, I welcome you all for this workshop and this inaugural session. Dear participants, I would like to mention that the Sub-Regional Council SRC08E was formulated under Regional Council of Maharashtra in December 2023, and we started working in the beginning of this year, that is January 2024. Since then, we have organized some activities. I would like to highlight very quickly. One-day national seminar on life and work of S.N. Bose we did in January. A webinar for school students on Renaissance Man of Indian Science, C.V. Raman, in February. Intercollegiate university level seminar competition at Daryapur based college associated with Amravati University, and national photo essay competition in physics in collaboration with the Bajaj College of Science in March 23. Now, under the convenership of Dr. Abha Khandelwal Madam, we have come up with this workshop developing AI applications in physics domain with Python. As the field of artificial intelligence and physics continue to advance rapidly, their intersections offer unprecedented opportunities for innovation and discovery. About 134 participants, including students from 9th standard to Professor Kamal Singh, who had been Vice Chancellor of Amravati University, are the range of participation from all cross sections. Out of 134 participants, we have decided to identify best one and will duly acknowledge him or her based on their performance. You will be informed about the set of rules and code of conduct by Ms. Aishwarya in due course of time. This workshop aims to equip you with skills and knowledge needed to harness the power of artificial intelligence to address basic problems in physics using versatile programming language Python. Physics, with its rich data sets and complex theoretical models, provides an ideal playground for AI techniques. From analyzing vast amounts of experimental data to simulating physical systems, AI can be significantly enhanced for understanding and its capabilities in fundamental science. Python, renowned for its simplicity and extensive library, serves as an excellent tool for implementing AI solutions. Let's embark on the exciting journey where physics meets AI and discover how we can leverage the power of Python to revolutionize the way we approach scientific challenges. I wish you all wonderful learning experience here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening welcome address. Your insights are incredibly valuable to us. It's truly a pleasure and a matter of pride for all of us to be part of this IAPT, that is Indian Association of Physics Teachers. Next, we have with us Honorable Professor P.K. Ahluwalia, sir, who is the President of Indian Association of Physics Teachers, and who has been playing a key role, and who have been just guiding us since the formation of this particular sub RC 08E. I would like to request our student coordinator, Ms. Anushka Palandurkar, to introduce our president of IAPT, Professor P.K. Ahluwalia, sir. Please, Anushka.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, all. It is my great pleasure to introduce Professor P.K. Ahluwalia to this esteemed gathering today. Professor Ahluwalia is a distinguished figure in the realm of physics, having served as a revered educator at Himachal Pradesh University, Shimla before retiring. Throughout his illustrious career, he has held numerous pivotal roles, including serving as the coordinator of the UGC SAP program, a member of the Himachal Pradesh State Higher Education Council, and a member of various advisory committees such as the HP Private University Education Regulatory Commission. Professor Ahluwalia's contributions extend beyond academia. He has chaired the Library Advisory Committee of Himachal Pradesh University and acted as the UGC Nodal Center Coordinator for Computer Applications in Physics, Mathematics, and Commerce. He has been deeply involved in faculty and administrative matters, serving as the Dean of Faculty of Physical Sciences and as the Dean of Planning and Teachers Affairs at Himachal Pradesh University. So, in the realm of research, Professor Ahluwalia's focus lies in condensed matter physics with significant contributions to the understanding of magnetic alloys, liquid metals, low-dimensional electron gases, and composite materials. His scholarly pursuits have resulted in over 120 research papers published in high-impact, peer-reviewed journals alongside the authorship of 3 books. Recognized for his academic excellence and leadership, Professor Ahluwalia has received prestigious accolades, including the Commonwealth Academic Fellowship at the University of Edinburgh, UK, and the Best Teacher and Academic Administrator Award from Himachal Pradesh University in 2012. Professor Ahluwalia is an avid traveler with a passion for science, popularization, radio features, writing, and community services. He has made significant contributions to the field through the organization of numerous academic conferences and his involvement in various scientific societies, including his current roles as the president of IAPT and executive member of the Indian Physics Association. Furthermore, he serves as the member of Indian Science Congress Association and holds leadership positions in the Himachal Physical Society and Vigyan Bharati. In presence, Professor P.K. Ahluwalia epitomizes the essence of a dedicated scholar, educator, and visionary leader whose multifaceted contributions have enriched the academic and scientific community both nationally and internationally. It's an honor to have you with us, sir. I request you to deliver the presidential address. Sir, please.
Thank you, Anushka. Thank you for the kind words. Respected Professor Kamal Singh, who is one of the senior most professors of physics and is one of the senior most participants of this program. Welcome, ma'am. We are glad that you are here. Professor M.P. Dhore, we have with us the convener of this program, Madam Khandelwal. Abhaji is in fact the spirit of this program. She is the president of Association of All Computer Science Teachers. And I think she is a leader who can really get the things done. We have also a very distinguished leader who is leading this particular program from B.R. Ambedkar University, Agra, Professor Manu Pratap Singh, and the other resource persons. We also have Professor Anwane, who is really working very hard in the Sub-Regional Council of Vidarbha. IAPT is very glad to initiate such programs whenever an opportunity comes. In fact, in this particular program itself, we have very distinguished participants from IAPT. Professor P.C. Deshmukh, for example, he is a theoretical physicist, and he has a long experience of teaching in IIT Madras, IIT Tirupati, and now he is in Ravindra University. I hope I am saying it correctly. Also, we have with us Ma'am Vandana Luthra, who has been very active in this particular field. But try to see the way our senior members are participating in this program. And for the young members in this particular program, this should be an inspiration. For the last almost 2 years, 2.5 years, IAPT has been focusing on innovative programs to reach out to the teaching community and the student community together. We are also very much alive to the situation that there is a paradigm shift which is taking place as far as education is concerned in the country with the rolling out of the National Education Policy 2020. It's already in the stage of implementation. And as a result of it, there are many things which are happening in the curriculum of various courses. And they are emerging as interdisciplinary curricula also. That's very crucial. For example, this program is a program which underlines this kind of a spirit. This program can be, participated by people from physics, mathematics, computer science, chemistry, anybody who would have opted to come in this program. They would have really gathered a lot of experience in moving ahead in the upcoming fields like application of artificial intelligence in doing science, or the role of physics in doing artificial intelligence. So these are, interchangeable paradigms, which are very exciting for us these days. In fact, I was discussing it with Ma'am Abha and Mr. Anwane that we should record this and convert this into a kind of a massive open online course so that in future also this resource may be used effectively. We also have decided from this particular program itself that we will also run a parallel Google Classroom with it. And that means that sometimes if you are not able to, listen to the lectures, you can visit the Google Classroom, listen to the lecture itself, and work on the assignments which are given to you for practice, etc. I think this is a new thing which we are trying. We have tried it earlier also, but I think with the coming of computer science and physics people together, we will be more professional in putting it forward. That is what is my anticipation. I was very carefully looking at this program, and I see this program as made up of 2 parts. One is exposure to Python. Almost all the aspects of the Python are covered in this particular workshop. Second is that as you learn Python, you are also exposed to doing physics problems using Python code. So typical problems have also been identified. I think that's a very good sign for the participants who are going to learn Python, and if I may say, computational physics at the same time. Second thing which I notice is this, that this program, with the coming of the faculty from prestigious institutes of the country like B.R. Ambedkar University, Agra, and Diyalbagh, I am seeing that we will have the benefit of the best minds for learning artificial intelligence, and not just, learning it superficially, but applying it also for some problems of physics as well. There is one reason that why this should happen, and the reason is very simple. When we are looking at, say, science students looking for jobs around in the market, and if they know computational practices, computational skills, computational aspects of a typical subject, I think they will find them very well placed in employment market even after doing undergraduate courses. There are a rush of things which are happening around us. apart from artificial intelligence, we are also looking at quantum computers, quantum computing, and application of artificial intelligence in doing science itself. It's a very challenging and course which must be tread very, very carefully, because it's like moving on the edge of a sword. Because we have to be very careful when we say that we are using artificial intelligence. Physics has lots of such practices which are already being used in the context of machine learning, for example. In material science, it's a very well practiced area to predict materials much faster than what was being possible earlier. So I think everybody has got something to learn from this particular course. When this course was being planned and when it was floated, I promised one thing with the organizers of this program, that I will join it and I will pay registration fee also. Because if we want to encourage these programs, it's not that we can run these programs easily. We must provide all the means which require money for carrying forward these programs itself. The coming together of all association of computer science teachers and IAPT is a very happy coincidence. I hope we will have more such coincidences in future as well. I wish this program a grand success, and also the participants a great opportunity to learn new things which today we are supposed to learn. Thank you very much.
So sorry to interrupt. There is Dr. Suryakant Thorat, chairperson, today's chairperson and chief guest.
Okay, welcome, sir.
Dr. Suryakant Thorat.
Oh, okay, fine. Thank you. So welcome, sir. We are glad that you are here. And sorry, I missed your name. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Honorable President. Your visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to the advancements of physics education have been instrumental in guiding IAPT to new heights. Your dedication to fostering a community of passionate educators and researchers continues to inspire us all. We are truly grateful for your exceptional contributions and for being a beacon of excellence in the field of physics education. Thank you, sir, for your valuable support and for your continuously inspiring us to strive for excellence. Thank you so much. Now it's time to move on towards the first session. Today, we have with us as a resource person for this first session, Honorable Professor Suryakant Thorat, sir, who is the Director, Institute of Technology and Management, Nanded. I would like to request Dr. Halim Ahmed, sir, to kindly introduce the Honorable Professor Suryakant Thorat, sir. Please, sir.
Sorry to interrupt. He is chairperson. He is chairperson of today's session.
Yes, yes,
Resource
ma'am.
person is Dr. Manu.
Yes, sorry.
Professor Manu.
Chairperson, I would like, I would like to request Professor Suryakant Thorat, sir, to chair this session, and would like to request Dr. Halim Ahmed, sir, to kindly introduce Honorable Professor Suryakant Thorat, sir. Please, sir.
Thank you, Gajanan, sir.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
Okay. So I'm privileged to introduce Dr. Suryakant Baburao Thorat, sir, today chairperson of this session. Dr. Suryakant Baburao Thorat, sir, is an eminent personality in the field of higher education in India. He has over 3 decades of experience in teaching and administration, including a 22-year stint as a director of the Institute of Technology and Management at the Sri Sharda Bhavan Education Society in Nanded. He has traveled many countries all over the world with multiple times, including USA, UK, UAE, Japan, South Korea, in many countries, more than 13 countries, to present research paper in the field of the management, computer science, and engineering. It has received numerous awards and accolades for his contribution to these fields. Dr. Thoraz has an impressive educational background with the double doctorate, which includes a PhD in the business management, an MBA in HR and marketing, a PhD in computer science and engineering, and an ME in the computer science and engineering, and MSc in electronics also. He is also a member of several prestigious bodies, professional bodies, and associations in India and abroad, including ISTE, IEEE, and Institute of Engineers. He is the member of Board of Studies in many places. He is the editor of many prestigious journals and reviewer for many journals. He has also a couple of awards to his credit, including ICT Education Researcher by Web Education Foundation Hong Kong for year 2016, and Oxford Award for the Excellence for the year 2023 by London Institute of Skill Development, LIST. He has one patent to his credit titled Method for Restricting Vehicle Horn Noise in a Silence Zone, that is silence horn system. While working in the field of higher education, Dr. Thorat has mentored and guided several research students, and many students are working. He has awarded, under him, 12 PhDs have been awarded, and many are working under him. And also, he has guided for the MPhil degrees also, and contributed significantly to the growth and development of this institution and in the field of the education in India. So I am privileged to introduce Dr. Suryakant Baburao Thoratji to chair this session. And now I invite Aishwarya to introduce today's resource person, Professor Manu Pratap Singh ji.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Dr. Suryakant Thorat is also life member of Association of All Computer Science Teachers.
Yes, ma'am.
And
he has a long biodata of 5 pages.
yes.
So all things I cannot read. He has very long list of the publications and his achievements. So we are fortunate to have Dr. Thorat sir with us. So I invite Ms. Aishwarya to introduce today's resource person, Professor Manu Pratap Singh sir.
Thank you so much, sir. It is my privilege to introduce Dr. Manu Pratap Singh, who currently serves as a professor and director of the Department of Computer Science, Khandari, campus Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra. He is also EC member of AACST, Association of All Computer Science Teachers. Dr. Singh holds a postgraduate degree in computer science and earned his PhD with a thesis entitled Study of Supersymmetric Dion and Computation of its Mass Spectra, which falls under the broad domain of computational physics. His current specialization is in artificial neural network. With 27 years of teaching experience at both undergraduate and postgraduate levels, Dr. Singh has significantly contributed to academia and research. He has successfully completed 2 major research projects, published 98 research papers, authored 2 books, and co-authored 2 additional books. Furthermore, he holds patent and has actively participated in 132 conferences, delivering 54 invited talks. Dr. Singh has also guided 18 students through their doctoral research. Dr. Singh's academic endeavors have taken him to various countries, including Malaysia, Indonesia, China, Thailand, and South Africa. His extensive administrative experience include roles such as NAAC Accessor, TEQIP Coordinator, and a Proctor, showcasing his versatility and commitment to academic excellence. Dr. Singh's broad expertise and dedication to both teaching and research make him a distinguished figure in the field of computer science. I welcome resource person Dr. Manu Pratap Singh to our today's program. Now, I request Professor Suryakant Thorat sir for opening remarks. Sir, please.
Sir, unmute yourself, sir.
Thorat sir, unmute yourself.
Okay. Good evening, all. Thank you, Dr. S.B. Kishore sir, and Dr. Abha Khandelwal and all the office bearer of AACS for having been offered me the honorary life membership, and I looking forward to work with you to impart the quality services to all the fraternities of in the education, both education and research as such. With this, let me congratulate the organizers for choosing such a nice topic, especially keeping in mind that the coming era will belongs to the AI, no doubt for that. And AI's application in physics, especially with Python, will be the more exciting, and it will be great fun for the learners, those who have registered. Around 134 members are there. I'm sure they will be having a very fun, as well as they must be excited to learn this application of AI in physics domain with the help of especially Python. Now, actually, as far as this AI concerned, and as far as this physics concerned, this physics, AI's role in physics is, however, not confined to data analysis only, as it is the case in some other fields. Yeah, it has been rather extended to the predictive modeling, simulation, optimization, and even the discovery of new physics. AI is not just a passive observer in the realm of physics. It is an active participant shaping the way we understand and interact with the universe. With this, I must say, the careful thought behind choosing the topic is worth being paid. So, congratulations, Dr. S.B. Kishore, Dr. Abha, and all the office bearer of AACS for choosing this topic. And physics is the backbone of engineering. Since I understand physics, without physics, engineering cannot survive. So, rightly, the topic is being chosen, and I am sure 100% sure the participant will enjoy the talk from the various subject experts, Dr. Manu Pratap and all. I will take a moment to extend my thanks to Madam ex-Vice Chancellor, Honorable Kamal Madam, for graceful for making this event a graceful one by attending this. I'm thankful to all the learned participants, the office bearers, and those who are listening us through YouTube. You all are very lucky to be the part of this event, since no one can survive without AI in coming days. Of course, there is also some people are saying that there is also a threat, but let me tell you boldly and freely and frankly that there is no threat at all, since we people invents the technology. So, as a part of this invention, since mother is need is mother of every invention, AI has been invented. It will not put anyone's job at stake at all, since AI is nothing but the automation of the technologies. It will be leading you people to the beautiful world of AI to give you the flexibility, the to solve the complex problem, the flexibility to deal with the complex problem, the ability to solve the complex problem in no time as such. And of course, the simulation with AI will be quite handy in research be it physics or any domain as such. And in due course of time, you will appreciate that AI has paid worth to the science and technology as such. And let us start this application of AI in physics with the expert to whom we are eager and excited to listen. And with this, I conclude my presidential remark and looking forward to hear Dr. Manu Pratap ji, who is a very good friend of mine. And it's really good to see you, Manu sir. And looking forward to see
good evening,
from you.
sir. And I am very happy to listen to your voice after a very long period. And I'm very happy
Okay,
to
sir.
see your face also.
Same here, sir. And again, without taking much time, I congratulate all the office bearer of AACS because this is a really beautiful attempt to set some example like hosting such event. And in due course of time, you will be witnessing plenty of such events. And I know the sessions in this workshop will be very interactive ones since Dr. S.B. Kishore is presiding over this body. Dr. Abha is very excited to hold such events, and this I know these two academicians since long, and I know they will deliver to the best of their ability. I have been working with Dr. S.B. Kishore as he was my PhD guide, and I know his potential. So this association is in my right hand. Wish you every luck, and looking forward to hear from you, Manu Pratap. Thank you, sir, Manuji, and thank you, S.B. Kishore, sir. Thank you, Abha, madam. Thank you, each and every person hearing me and attending this event. Thank you.
And
Thank you
I'm
so
very
much, sir. Thank you so much for the comprehensive opening remark. Without taking much time, I call upon to uh, Professor Manu Pratap Singh for the deliberation. Please, sir.
Sir, thank you very much. And thank you very much for today's session chairman, Professor Thorat. And I am really congratulating Dr. Abha Khandelwal as Kishore Sahab to organize such a wonderful event. And I
Hello. So you're not audible. Hello. Am I audible, ma'am?
You are audible, but sir is not.
I think
Yes,
he
yes, yes.
disconnected, sir.
I think some network issues there.
Yes, yes.
Network
So
issue
are you
is
there?
at
Yes, yes.
host end.
Yes.
yes, I am here. I think
Yes, please, sir.
connection.
Please.
Okay. So now here we start with the topic. This is the artificial intelligence, the new paradigms. And in this entire topic, we will see that how the artificial intelligence has evolved for the computer science and how it is being emerging with the new trends. And we'll also see how the AI is being helping the society and what are the possible threats those are occurring for the AI. So now I will start with a very simple line that a hype has been created about the AI, that the AI is replacing the human being and the AI can do all the things those are expected from the human being. But now I will say a very simple line about the AI. Actually, the artificial intelligence is invented computer science in earlier stage for solving those problems which we understand that these problems can be easily performed by the human being by applying the human intelligence. It means that we are trying to automate the process which has been followed by the human being for solving the intelligence task. In this regard, when computer science has evolved, so we have a very simple thought about computer science, that computer is evolved to solve the numerical processing type of the work. It means that it can calculate very fast, it can solve the equation, it can find the answers, it can sort the array, it can find the result from the matrices operations and all the things. But later on in the 1960, a new thought have emerged. So now if we just try to understand that how the things have changed from the word numerical processing to symbolic processing. It means that earlier it was thought that computer can do only the numerical processing type of the work. And in the 1960, a new thought emerged, and that thought was that if computer can do the numerical processing, then why not the computer can process the symbols? So when the symbolic processing started the work, and now it is the opening door for the AI. It means that, for example, if I have example for you, if we have the symbol X, symbol Y, and symbol Z, and without assigning any integer or real value to the X, Y, and Z, if I have the relationship is that X is greater than Y and Y is greater than Z, then without assigning any numerical value, if computer is able to find the inference and it's suggested to you that X is greater than Z, now you will say the computer is in real sense is doing the job of the symbolic processing. So here we have the sum of the concepts of the AI. Now I am showing all of them, and now you will see that how the things are starting from here. Okay, this is introduction slide. Now you can see the concept of the AI as I have already introduced the first word. It was the numerical processing, and after that we have the other word which I also introduced, and it is the symbolic processing. So it includes general problem solving, logic, and one of the very common approach of the AI, this is called the heuristic search. The things have changed, and further the AI has taken a lead, and we have the other things which has to explore in the field of AI. It was the computational linguistic. It means that the computer or the AI machine is able to understand the meaning of the linguistic, for example, very, about, and all this type of the words. When computer is able to handle the computational linguistic, and now this is the age of to explore the NLP. It is the natural language processing, where computer can understand the meaning of the oral or written communication and find the right interpretation of the thing those have been written or said. Now, further, the things have changed, and we have the era of knowledge representation in the machine, and from there we shift for the expert system. So now the commercial application of the AI is in the form of the expert systems. We have so many examples of the expert system. Those you can see like the Mycen, Dendral, Deep Blue, etc., etc. And all these expert systems initially were working as a concept of the rule-based system. It means that we have the well-defined rules and we have the knowledge, and these rules are applying on knowledge, and the computer is able to find the inference, and that inference has been considered as the expert advice. From the expert system, the new era have started. It is the real sense, the age of the machine learning, and it started from the hidden Markov models, where we have used some of the statistical approaches for finding the inferences. And after that, the paradigm has shifted for the biological inspired computing, and it opened the door for the artificial neural network systems. So now, once again, we just see what we have seen right now. So now I started from the word that initially computer was invented for handling the job or the task of computer graphics, networking, or the information processing task. It was the earlier stage of the computer. When the things have changed and the introduction of AI is involved, so things have changed, and that change was, and that change we can see in this form, that it is able to do the earlier work of this, and now it is able to handle the symbolic processing, the rule-based systems, the decision-making systems, and the expert system. Now, further from the expert system, we have a new era of AI, and it indicates that the hybrid intelligent systems, the nature-inspired computing, connectionist computing, and cognitive computing. The cognitive computing actually opens the door that how the biological inspired computing, or how the working of the biological neural network can be incorporated with the functioning of computer, and we have the word of the artificial neural network, which further extended with the deep learning. So now if we just try to define that in a very simple language, that what exactly is the meaning of AI, so now we can just see it. If any computer program which has been designed by a computer programmer is being called artificially intelligent, if it can do something which, when done by the human being, will be thought to require human intelligence, as I explained earlier. The other words to define to AI is by saying that the artificial intelligence is actually the study of computation that can make it possible for a computer machine to perceive, to reason, and then act. It means that it should have the ability of accepting the input stimuli, recognize them, and apply the inferencing, and as per the result of the inference conclusion, it could act accordingly. And now, some other word we can say, the artificial intelligence includes the method for solving complex real-world problem in an optimal way. Now, it is very important to understand. I have written explicitly in optimal way. I have not written the optimized solution of the problem. So you have to just concentrate on these two words. I use the word, the AI is actually helping for solving the complex real-world problem of the society. In an optimal way, we don't have any guarantee the solution will be optimized, but we have the surety, or we have the guarantee, the knowledge of finding the solution, the way of finding the solution by incorporating the AI, that entire process will optimize. So now artificial intelligence is making or is providing the way how you can solve any real-world complex problem in an optimal way, without saying any guarantee that the solution will be the optimized. Okay. Now, to incorporate the intelligent behavior in computer, it is a requirement that computer or any artificial intelligence machine should include the following thing. It should have the ability to handle the knowledge. It means that it should contain knowledge acquisition. The knowledge can be either represented to the machine and machine can use it. After that, the artificial intelligence includes searching. It means that it could apply the search and extract or retrieve the relevant information. It has the ability of inferencing. It means that from the existing knowledge, if I apply the rule or search, it could derive a new knowledge. It is called the inferencing. And after that, it should have the ability of abstraction. Without going in the detail of the entire content, it could able to find out what is actually being happening or what will actually happen in the entire context or scenario. If all the four components are included in the computer machine, then you can say the computer machine is exhibiting the intelligent behavior, and we can call it as conventional AI. Now I have an example for you. That example is very straightforward. If I show you the photograph of your parent when you were 6 or 7 years old, the same photo of your parent I show you when you are 23 or 24 years old, and same photo of your parent I will show you when you will be 60 or 70 years old. And now surprisingly, the time of recognition of your parent will be remain same. So now it is a wonderful thing about the searching of the human brain. The human brain took, or you can say the human brain takes same time to recognize the picture of your parent when you were 6 or 7 years old, when you are 25, 26 years old, and when you will be 60 or 70 years old. It means that you can say that the order of searching is only one, and whereas in computer you read that order is n square, n log n, and you And you also know that if the size of database is increasing, more time of searching is required. But here you can see from the age of 6 or 7 to the age of 70, the size of your knowledge base has exponentially increased, but even then, the time of searching is same. So such type of the searching is required to incorporate in the machine to make the computer machine as the artificial intelligence. Now, so now we have the three essential components of any AI systems, as I already presented to you. The first essential component of the AI system is it should able to representation of diverse kind of the knowledge. It means that whatever knowledge is required to handle the task or answer the query or to solve any problem, such type of the analyzed as well as the specific knowledge should be represented in the machine. Another component is a framework for reasoning with rules would have some rules or some production rules, and these rules could apply on the knowledge base and computer would be able to derive the inference. So now the reasoning rules are required. And third one is the a mechanism for learning with new data is also needed, and that learning means it means that it could adapt the behavior of changing environment in a similar way as it is expected from the human being. This is the three essential component of the AI. Now, it is the some of the important applications area of the artificial intelligence or computational intelligence. So now the aim of AI is development of paradigms or algorithms that causes machine to perform the task which apparently require coordination or perception when performed by the human being, and these are the examples in front of you. So now the very first example or the very application area of the AI to handle the NLP, this is called natural language understanding. So here my point is that you all are aware with the various languages of like C, C++, Python, Java, and C, and you will be very surprised to listen. All the languages are ambiguous and well structured. And it is very easy to understand and find the interpretation from these higher level programming languages. But unfortunately, the natural language which we speak in our daily life is most ambiguous language of the world. Because what we said and what we understand sometimes and in most of the some points are hidden or implicit, and even then we are understanding whether the statement is implicit or explicit. I have an example for you. First, things have to be understood by us. After that, we are able to translate in our own language. After the translating, we are reading it own way. It is called the NLP.
So you're not audible, sir.
So kindly bear with us. He might have lost his network.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you personally ping him? Kindly personally ping Dr. Manu Pratap Singh so that he can be aware of the fact.
Sir,
Yes, yes. Abha ma'am, please.
Yes, sir, I am doing. I'm doing.
Yes, yes,
I'm
please,
aware.
ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
yes.
जी सर आणि इंटरनेट का थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है saying. Yeah.
You there, Abha ma'am? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, some internet problem it is getting fixed.
Yes, please,
He
please,
said,
ma'am.
yeah.
Okay, sure.
I request all the participants to bear with the technical hitch. Dr. Manu Pratap will be soon here, so kindly bear with us.
Sir, unmute yourself, sir.
Okay, sir. I am sorry that my internet is not working properly. So
So you
I
can turn off
connected
your
from
camera.
the other one. So
Sir, you
okay,
can
okay.
turn off your camera so that for this low
Okay.
bandwidth. Yeah.
Okay. No,
Yes,
it's
please.
okay. I think now it's okay. So we are now I added it again. No problem. Okay. I am sorry that because some technological problem it is coming and going now. I think it's okay. So now I was telling you about the NLP, and now I have the example for you to understand that what exactly is the NLP is the meaning. For example, I have the very straightforward statement in the English language, and just try to listen the exact statement and then try to find out what exactly is the meaning and just realize how much ambiguity we have. The example is like that. I have a statement in English, and the statement is like that. The bank's president ate pasta salad in breakfast with fork. I repeat the statement. The bank's FSOPS, the bank's president ate pasta salad in breakfast with fork. Now, if I ask to you that what is the meaning of that statement, now you can very easily find out what exactly I want to communicate with you. But if you just see to find the exact meaning of that sentence, how much intelligence you have used, and you just realize how much ambiguity you are handling. Because you are a human being, you are an intelligent being, you have the ability to handle such type of ambiguity, and you have the ability to understand what is being stated, what has been stated, what has not been stated, what is implicit, what is explicit. But if you see and if you go through the word by word, the first word is the, it's okay. Another word is bank. Which bank? Reverse bank or some organization. Now you find the meaning of the sentence that I am talking about. Some organization, that bank means some organization because you read the X word, this is the president and not exist for the reverse bank. So you find an implicit meaning. No, it is about some organization. Okay. Another way. The banks, it means that you are understanding that you have some person who is the president of an organization of the bank. It has happened in the past that that fellow has been eaten some dish, and that dish is containing the pasta because the name was the pasta salad. So you are understanding if salad is containing a pasta. It is your understanding because this is implicit. But if you see, you are understanding that I have a dish name that he ate pasta salad. So you are understanding that salad contains the pasta. It's okay. But if you go to the market and you reach to a shop and you say to a shopkeeper, give me the dog's food or give me the dog food. So you are understanding, and shopkeeper is also understanding that you are asking for the food of a dog. You are not asking for a food which contains the dog. So it is the changing from the understanding to understanding. After that, you have the other word, with fork. It means that fork is not being eaten with the salad. The fork is an instrument to whom that dish has been taken. It is your implicit understanding. So now you can realize how complex is that to handle the natural languages and how much ambiguity it is containing. So now we are interpreting here, or we are understanding here, the computer machine will able to understand such type of the sentences, and if it is able to find the right interpretation, right meaning, and right understanding of such type of a sentences, that in the real sense, the computer system is exhibiting the artificial intelligence. Another is the visual sense analysis. Say, even the animal can recognize the food, enemy, and friend, and the human is so smart it can recognize everything to whom he or she has encountered. But unfortunately, if I ask you a very simple question, A for, then everybody will say A for apple. So many words from the A, but why you have only said A for apple? Because you have trained in this way that you recognize the A with the apple, or you have associated the A with the apple. It means it is one of the part of your training. So in a similar way, if computer is able to train for such type of the association that it is A, it is B, this is A pipe, this is pencil, then computer is also able to recognize the thing. It is called the pattern recognition. Another thing is the common sense reasoning. Now, if you ask this very simple question to you, what is common sense and how you recognize or how you react on the various circumstances? And the answer is very straightforward. Because you know the relationship between the two identities, and you also know what action has to be taken by the one entity on the other entity, and what will be the consequence of the action. If you have such type of the understanding, it means you are able to do any type of common sense reasoning task. The same type of the understanding, same type of the relationship in between the identities and their action and the consequences of the action is being understood by the computer machine, then we can say computer can also handle such type of common sense reasoning task. Another is the action planning. It simply indicates, just like the human being, before taking actual action, we make a plan. We explore so many alternatives and select the alternative which appears to us that it is very fit in the present scenario, and we follow that alternative. In a similar way, if my artificial intelligence computer is able to solve any problem, first it will explore all the alternative and make a plan, and according to the plan to find the feasibility of every plan, and then it select a plan. It is called the action planning. It is also able to handle the expert problem solving. It means that just like an expert of a field, the expert and provide you the advice on his or her area. In a similar way, computer machine, if it becomes expert from the expertise knowledge, it can just behave like an expert of the field. And another part is the learning. It means that the computer machine should have the ability to adapt the input is normally and with the changing environment, and it has the ability of learn the things from the examples. Now it is some picture for you. Now you can see the pictures, and all the pictures are from the movies of late 90s or say late 80s, and at the time when these movies have released. And when we saw these movies on the hall or our computers, we have only one word at the time: it cannot happen, all are the fantasy. It was the word of late 1980s. It cannot happen, it is only the fantasy. But now you can realize all the things are happening. It is a Terminator, the robot. Now the robots are existing. It is the virtual life. It is the existing, and it is the artificial thing is also existing. So now you can see all the fantasies becomes reality. It is a strength of the AI. Now, I have the few quotes of the so many giants of their fields. So I am reading the line of the Stephen Hawking and what he said about the AI. He said, fully artificial intelligence by the machine would spell the end of the human race. So now it is a statement by the great physicist about the AI. If everything will change with the AI, then what will be with the human race? So now it is also one of the alarming statement by him, and so many things are here. But unfortunately, it is not a new thing. As the new technology emerged, the old has to replace. Now you have the example when actors are on a field, the bullock carts have replaced, but still we are existing. And now you can see that so many earlier things have replaced with the new things, and the same arguments apply for the AI. Now it is another example of the AI that you can see in the picture. A human nurse is replaced with a robot, and robot is taking care or doing all the work which is expected from the human nurse. And now it is very surprising to listen. The computer robot efficiency is more than the human nurse, because it has no emotions, it has no illness, it will not ask for any leave. So its efficiency will be more than the humanness. And now here you can also see some more examples, some more applications of the AI. It is used for the pattern recognition. For example, the fraud detection and prevention, the face recognition, the handwriting recognition. It is also being used for the bioinformatics, for data mining, and for biomedical informatics. It is also being used in the area of expert system, which I have already explained to you. Okay. And now in the last, you can see it is also being used for the computer vision. Okay. Now it is another slide which you aren't in you. Now I have written a simple question in the screen that will artificial intelligence surpass human intelligence? If so, when? And now it is the research says it will happen, and it can happen around 2045, and some predictions are indicating it can also happen in 2030. It means after 6 years. Now if it is happen, and you can see the cartoon here that what is happening if it is, and the artificial intelligence will surpass the human intelligence. Okay. But question is, who cares if machine are smarter than the human being? So now it is 100 million question, who cares? Now you will see, and now you are seeing around you all the applications of mobile phones and other devices are smart. If I'm using the word smart, it simply means that device, that phone, that computer, that office, that house is actually the artificially intelligence. So if your phone is artificially intelligent, your house is artificial intelligence, your office is AI based, then what will happen in the future? So now I have written here, who cares? Anyway, the threats are here that if everything will be converted from conventional work to AI-based work, that everything will be automated, then what will happen to the human jobs? So many people will out of the job. It means that it will happen that we will be working for robots. And if the robots are our cause, then you will see what may happen. So we have killer robots, we have robots with emotion, it may have the empathy, some type of the word, and now it means that everybody knows everything. The drones are regularly watching you. It means that you are or you will be living in a world where I can say the rooms without the walls. So if all the things will happen, now you can imagine where will be the human being and how the things will be changed and now what the human being will do. But the answer is that if computer will become smarter than us, the evolutionary process of human being is saying that the human will become more smarter than us. So now that's the race between the human and computer being. Okay. It is another example in front of you that you have the automated car without the driver, and now what that lady is saying to the car that now it can happen. Okay, anyway. But actually, it has to be really decided what actually we want from the AI. So we have the 4 possible goals of the AI. Whether we are interested to make a system that act like a human, it is one of the very prominent objective of the AI. The second objective of the AI is that the system that can think like a human. The third prominent objective of the AI is that the system that think rationally, and fourth one is the system that act rationally. So now it has to be decided before we start evolving the new things for the AI, that in which direction we actually want to go. Whether we are interested to make the computer machine in a way that can act like a human being or that can think like a human being, then you can imagine what will be the scenario in the coming future. Anyway, so now if you just see the umbrella of the AI, so now I have highlighted that what actually skills are required for the AI. The skills which we have is the reasoning, learning, planning, perception, knowledge acquisition, and intelligent search, uncertainty management, and the so many other components of the AI. And now you can also see the AI is not a single subject. It is incorporating so many of the subjects. It is incorporating the philosophy and cognitive science, mathematics, psychology, physics, and of course, the computer science, and the outputs of the AI are the gameplays, the thorough proving, language and image understanding, and robotics and navigations. Now, it is a topography of the computational agency, and now you can see where we are and where we have to go in the area of AI. So now I start from here. Initially, computer has the logic. We evolve formal mathematics in a computer. We also evolve engineering logic in computer, and we have developed the intelligent logic in computer. Now that was okay. But now if you see in a recent era of AI, that direction has changed. We are moving from logic to judgment, values, and emotions. So now what the attempts are being going on, we are trying to provide the judgment in a machine, values in a machine, and emotions in the machine. So now if all the things will operated with the logic and emotion, so now you can understand how much powerful will be our robot. Okay. Now after that, it is a very simple example which I am showing to you that what the AI can do for you. It is a robot, and we have trained that robot with the walking style of a human being. So it has been trained how human can walk and how human can pass the obstacle. Now you will see that it can walk. Now you can see. And now you can also see that it is able to pass the obstacles. Now see. It is another picture which I am showing you from the scenario of AI. It is about the artificial life. It is an artificial sea. It is not a real sea. It is an artificial sea. And in this artificial sea, you can see a machine, which is this, and we have trained that computer machine with the swimming style of a fish. It means that we train that machine how a fish can swim in a sea, and now it has been trained, and now you will see that how it is able to swim. And now you can see the reflection of the machine just like a actual sea. So it is the imagination power of the AI that we can create a artificial life. Okay. Now, we can also say that with the progress of AI, we are moving for the 5th generation of computer science. It is a VLSI or ultra super large scale integrated chips, and all, and all the machines are artificial intelligence. It is able to use more than one GPUs, and it is also including the working with the natural languages, and it is able to solve complex real world problems by applying the decision making and logical reasoning with the human values and emotions. I have another example for you to just see what the artificially intelligent machine can do for solving the real world complex problems of recognition. Now after seeing the result, you will say, yes, machine is intelligent. Now we have a machine with trained computer machine for recognizing all the alphabets from A to Z. We also trained the machine for recognition of all the digits from 0 to 9. After the proper training of the computer machine, we present a image of the of this. It is a number plate of R, and now you can see the image is very blurred, no number, no alphabet, and easily be read. And when this input image is accessed to the computer machine, which is being trained for recognizing the alphabets and the digits, it is able to recognize what has been returned in this world image. It's recognizing it is M, it is X, it is 2, this is 9980. And if you compare with the actual picture, so now it is M, this is right, it is X, it is right, it is wrong, it was Z, but it recognized as a 2. And it is also okay. So now you can see the accuracy is 99%. And now it is used for recognition of the number plates, or it can also recognize the faces and the handwritings. So it is the growth of AI, and now we have started with the conventional AI, and now we are very slowly moving for the modern AI or advanced AI. So now you can see that it is incorporating the concept of machine learning, and that machine learning is able to handle the task of speech recognition, NLP, computer vision, medical outcome analysis, the robotic controls, and computational biology. And the trends is accelerating, improved machine learning algorithms, improved data capturing, networking, faster computers, and software are so easy to write, and new sensors, and it is demand for self customization to user, and it means that the machine can adjust itself as per the requirement of the user and as well as the for the environment. Now, thus all these new trends of the AI are highlighting for the retail, marketing, finance, manufacturing, addition, communication, biometrics, and the web mining. So now you can see the other slide where you can realize that a new generation of AI is including the reasoning, the knowledge, processing, web, technology, and multi-agent systems. So now you can see the entire scenario of the world is simply handled by the AI. Now the extension of the AI, which we are all aware with the new words, it is the machine learning. Actually, it is an extension of the AI. It incorporates all the statistical, mathematical, cognitive science techniques in the AI, and it is just trying to make a computer machine so capable that it can handle or solve all those problems which cannot be solved even by the human being. So it is just simply you can say machine learning is actually the study of algorithms that improve their performance at some task with the experience. So now the experience means what? Experience means that if you see the conventional computer programming, what you require? You required the input data, and you required a explicit computer program which will run on a computer machine on the input data, and it will produce an output. It is a conventional or additional computer programming approach. But machine learning has changed the scenario. It says we don't require the explicit computer program. We require the complete input and its related output data, and input data and output data as an experience will provide as an input to the computer machine, and computer machine will generate what will be the computer program it is suggested, which will be accept the input and produces the same output. So now you can see the things have changed. So it means that you can say rather than an explicit computer program, we require only the input and output data, and computer to analyze the data and generates what should be the computer program which will be most suitable to establish the such relationship between input and the output. So now you can see here that additional computer programming, and here you can see how much change have occurred if we apply the machine learning. So now here data, output, computer itself is generating the program which is able to establish the relationship between input and the output. Okay. So now another question is that where and when we should use the machine learning techniques or algorithms. So now, as I told you earlier, machine learning is being used when the human expertise cannot handle such type of the task. For example, navigating on Mars, the speed recognition, personalized addition, and the genomics. All are those problems which cannot be handled by the human being or human expert. So now, such type of the problem those require the huge data, big data, can be easily handled by the algorithms of machine learning. The another example is that recognize the two. So now how easily the machine learning can handle this such type of the problems. Now, it is a very simple architecture at what exactly we required if we are implementing the machine learning algorithms. So first we require the input samples, as I told you earlier, the experience. It means that we should have the input samples, means the training set. The training set will be applied to the system. We have some learning algorithms and it is being trained. When it is being trained, it has to be tested or iterated. So now testing, we again present the sample inputs, but these input samples should not be used in the training set, the new samples or the unknown inputs. And for the unknown input, if the computer machine behavior is same as for the training samples, only then we can say the machine has been trained for the presented input samples or for the training set, and it is performing in a for the recognition or for predictions. Now, we have the so many approaches here, so I am just keeping all of them and I am showing you that what exactly we required. Okay. It is another scenario of the word. Now, here you can see the data which is structured. So it is very easy to analyze it. Now here you can see the data which is unstructured. And here you can see the data which is totally unstructured. It is the data which is emerging from our social media, for example, WhatsApp, Facebook, email, etc., etc., etc. And now, point is that if we have to find some trends, some pattern analysis, or we have to do some analysis of prediction, then no human being is able to find such type of the prediction or some type of the relationship or some type of the retrieval of the information. So now to find the hidden data information, to find the predictions, we require the algorithms of the machine learning. Okay. It is another example which we have, that autonomous car. It means that car is driving without the driver. So what we require? So first we require is laser training mapping, that how the car will move. We also require the planning of the entire car. And the most complex part is we require the input data from the human driver, that how a human driver is able to drive car. All the training part is required. And after that, we require the adaptive vision. If all the things have emerged and we are assigning an algorithm, and only then we can say the machine learning or AI is actually able to handle the car. It can drive a car which is not containing the driver. It is the landscape of the ML. Now you can see, the student can also see that what are the core technologies, what are the rethinking enterprises, what are the rethinking industries, and what are the rethinking human-computer interface, and what are the supporting technologies. All are available for the ML. So now you can see that so many things are here. It is used everywhere, and for everything we have the methods, and we have the industry who is supporting or who are working for all these technologies. Now, actually, where we have to use the ML and what other things are required to handle such type of the large landscapes. So here we have the domain knowledge. The first point is that we will collect the data from the unstructured sources. So here we have the example of social medias. All are being collected. These data are pre-processed. For it, we say it is the big data, so we are using the Hadoop or data science, data analysis. After finding or after applying the data science, data analysis, we have the model of machine learning, which are able to find the relevant information, those are hidden in it, and find the relationship that what should exist. Or you can say the prediction. And here the last part is the part which machine is using to find the inference as its intelligence. Now you can say it is the part one. It is called the analytic platform. This is called the part two. This is called the learning phase, or this is the application or algorithm of the machine learning. And third part, you can say this is the intelligence part, where the computer machine has to take decisions or find an inference. Okay. Now, from the basic concept of the ML, of the important aspect of the ML is the neural network, where we have the input layer, the hidden layers, and we are finding the outputs. And now, if we extend this idea of the neural network, we have some more hidden layer. So here you can see that we have the input layer, and we have introduced two more hidden layers. So you can say this is the multi-layer neural network architecture. And now we extend it further, and it is extended up to, we say this is the deep neural network, or it opens the door for the deep learning. So it is here. So we have the three types of the algorithms in ML. The first one is the rule-based system. Another is the rule-based system. We have the input and we have the hand design computer program, and we are finding the output. It's okay. Now, in a classical ML algorithm, what we have the input, and we are using some method. Those are hand design methods for the feature extraction, and these features are presented for the training, and then neural network is using these features and finding the prediction or output. And now you can see how the deep learning has changed the entire scenario. It means that by using the deep learning algorithm, we don't require any hand drafted feature extraction. The hidden layers or the extra layers in the deep neural network architecture itself able to find the feature, or it is itself able to extract the features from the any input feature map. Now you can see here we have the input. Here we have the sample features, and here the additional layers or more abstract features, and all the things are happening automatically, you can say, or itself by the architecture of deep neural network system, that additional convolutional or the additional layers are finding the features, and these features are being trained, and we are finding the outputs. And now here I am showing you another example, and now you will see the strength of power of the deep learning. Here we have a picture which you can see here. That picture is not much clear. It is containing so many things. So here we have the input. It is the input layer. Input is accepting the entire picture pixel by pixel. It is the first hidden layer, and that first hidden layer is finding the edges from the picture. Only edges are extracted. These edges are input for the second hidden layer. All the edges presenting here, here, and here. It means the edges are input. And second hidden layer is constructing the contours or corners from the edges. The third hidden layer is creating the object parts. And now the output here is able to recognize what exactly was containing in a picture, and now see that deep learning or deep neural network is able to find out that picture is containing a person and an animal. Okay, right. So now it is the way how the neural network is being become more strengthened by using the deep learning algorithms. It is another example which you can see, which is showing you the strength of power of the deep learning. Here we have trained the deep neural network system for recognition of the animal pictures. So it recognizes all the animals. And now here we have the hidden layer 1, hidden layer 2. This is the output layer. And it is the output. Now, after the training, we have test image. It is the image which we are presenting here. Right. Image is present. Now, see that it has been trained for the picture of animals. So now we are using another image which is not being used in the training part. So we are calling it as the test image. The test image is presented here. Now the first hidden layer is finding the objects. Can I have one? The first layer is finding the edges. Second one is creating the contours or corners. And the third is creating the object, and the output layer is able to recognize that it is indicating that this image is 90% of dog and 10% of the wolf. So it means that the accuracy of recognition is almost 90%. Okay. It is the another example for the recognition of faces, and now all are the simple example that how the deep learning is helping us. And now this is another picture which I want to share with you. We have trained the machine for recognizing the so many objects like the road, sand, bird, picture, tree, etc., etc., and we have the input something like that. And now after receiving that image as an input, the deep neural network or the deep learning algorithm is able to identify in the entire picture which object is representing what. So we call it as the scene labeling by the AI. So here it can recognize this is car, it is road, it is and it is building, it is tree, and so on. So now you can realize that how much strength the AI is containing and how it is used for the scene labeling also. It is another example that it can recognize the voices, that who speaks what. If the so many people are speaking at the same time in a crowd also, the deep learning algorithms is able to recognize which person speaks what word. So it means that is the strength of this entire thing. Now it is the impact of deep learning in the speech technology. So now you can see so many devices, so many apps are already available in your smartphones. The Google now is an example of deep learning used for the speech recognition, and there are so many other examples. It is the way that how we can implement the deep learning and what platform exactly we require. So I am simply indicating here the Python is a more find out suitable language in which we can very easily implement the applications or the algorithms of the machine learning as well as the AI or as well as the deep learning. It is some platform specification for you that what exactly we require, on which they will be required. It is the layered architecture of the software which we are using internally for the implementation of the various deep learning softwares. Okay. So now it is the related areas of the AI which you can see here. The actual umbrella is the ML, and that ML is maintaining the AI, biological evaluation, decision theory, and so many other things. So it is a simple introduction that how this AI has emerged and how that AI is being used, and what are the possible applications of the AI, and in which direction the AI is moving, and in which direction the AI should move. And I also highlighted that how the AI is being extended from the neural network to the deep learning, and in which areas it is handling. So I think it is enough for today, and I'm hoping that you have understand some of the issues, and the rest of the speakers will explore the experimental best of all the things. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir, Professor Manu Pratap Singh, sir, for the comprehensive presentation. It was indeed a very informative and truly a solid foundation for our workshop. The concept of artificial intelligence represents a transformative paradigm shift with profound implications across various domains. You have presented key aspects that highlighted why artificial intelligence is considered a new paradigm. AI represents a new paradigm by fundamentally altering how we interact with technology, process information, and make decisions. And the ongoing development and interaction of AI technologies will continue to shape the future of our society and economy. Thank you so much, sir. So there is one uh, question in chat box. I think you should answer that. And the question is asked by Ayushri. She says that she asked that if machines go smarter than people, then we are in danger because people won't use their brain, which will be waste of brain.
Sorry, I don't understand the question because your voice is not clear to me.
She's saying that if machines go smarter than people, then
Can you
we are in danger.
the same question again?
If machines go smarter than people, then
Sir, your voice,
we will.
sir,
Yes, sir.
Sir, your voice is not audible.
Okay, may I interrupt?
Sure,
Yes, sir. Actually, it is already too late, and Manu sir will be taking again the session on deep learning. So that time we can answer these questions. Will it be okay? Because it is already 8:30, and we were supposed to follow training session by Pratibha madam, because that is must. We have to start with our session on Python. So prior to that, you should know.
Okay,
and
please.
You should practice
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Today itself that how will you how to work with one compiler and Colab. So that
yes,
is
ma'am,
for that
please.
she is going to tell you. So I think we should switch over to that part. Will it be okay?
Okay, ma'am. Please. Yes.
Okay, so then.
So moving on to the next.
Yes, sir. Please.
Yes. So moving on to the next session, that is training session. And for this training session, we have with us as a resource person, Honorable Professor Pratibha Rashmi ma'am. Before we call upon to our resource person, I would like to request Miss Anushka Palandurkar to kindly introduce in short Miss Pratibha Rashmi ma'am. Anushka.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes,
Ms. Pratibha Rashmi is currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science at Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra. Also to mention, ma'am is Joint Secretary of AACST, that is Association of All Computer Science Teachers. With over 9 years of experience in teaching and 5 years in the software industry, she brings a wealth of knowledge to her role. She is currently pursuing research in deep learning and has been actively involved in the field of data science. Proficient in Python and its associated tools, she possesses expertise in deep learning and has worked extensively with frameworks like Pandas, Keras, and TensorFlow. Ma'am has certificates in developing enterprise applications using Net Framework, Excellent March 2008 from NIIT Panchakula. Research topics of ma'am includes design and implementation of hybrid deep neural network with correlation learning for pattern classification of voice samples. Ma'am also conference papers such as dynamical sized convolution neural networks with stochastic gradient descent optimizer for sound classification. Feed-forward multi-layer neural network models for speech recognition, AIP conference proceedings in the 7th International Conference for Research Innovations, 11 to 12 November, Penang, Malaysia. Also, convolution neural networks of dynamically sized filters with modified stochastic gradient descent optimizer for sound clarification. Also, UP government projects, ma'am also works for research projects, which includes UP government project, study and implementation of machine learning techniques for pattern recognition of biometrics and iris features. Ma'am also has patent over automated farm produce grading device. resource person in invited talks workshops.
Excuse me. You
Yes,
must
ma'am.
restrict to the time. Otherwise, please don't have senior person like me. I'll not able to continue. I'm very sorry. Today you should have taken less sessions because lot of time has passed in the introduction and all that. I'm very sorry. I'm leaving.
Let's continue. We will have a
Ma'am,
direct
please,
session
ma'am.
with
Pratibha, ma'am.
some.
Over to you, ma'am.
Pratibha ma'am, please go.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, all. Welcome to online workshop on developing AI application in the physics domain with Python. It's my great honor to be a part of this workshop. This workshop is made for beginners. It is valuable for all students, researchers, or anyone else that wants to learn how to code with Python. For this, no prior programming experience is needed. I also wanted to inform you about the platforms we will be using for upcoming sessions. We will be using two cool tools like one compiler and Google Colab for our Python programming exercise and AI application. These platforms provide environment for coding, debugging, and sharing your work with others. So I am sharing my screen. Make sure that to create an account on both platforms if you haven't. Your first online Python compiler is one compiler. So select any browser and type onecompiler.com. This window will be opened. Click on menu button. Then a drop-down menu will be opened. Just click on login and choose option login with Google. Now you are login. Create your account. Now you can update. You can open a new Python program. So when you click on this page, just click on select your Python button, Python language. Okay. Write your code here. Type print hello world. Here print function that display the content inside. No need to worry about the function. It will learn in details in upcoming sessions. After typing code, click on the run button. You will get your output here. You can also create a new file by clicking this plus button. When you click this button, a new tab will be open, new Python file. Click on this. By default, a file, Python file, script1.py will be open. The extension of the Python file is .py. You can also edit this Python file by clicking this edit button. You can also open your existing file by clicking my account. This window will be open. Profile, course, post, question and answers, challenges, settings, apps, tabs are here. You have to select codes. Then your recently opened file will be displayed here. Just double click on your code. Your file will be open and you can edit this file again. Your next cloud-based application is Google Colab. It is easy to access. No configuration is needed. No need to install your computer or desktop. The most important feature is that differentiate it with other support is CPU, GPU, and TPU. You can use CPU for executing small models and small data sets. GPU means graphical processing unit for medium to large models and for image and video processing. TPU, tensor processing unit for large model and large data set, especially used for deep learning applications. All notebooks are saved to your Google Drive, so you can easily share it with others. Colab comes with many pre-installed libraries, so it reduces your setup times like Pandas, Keras, NumPy, Matplotlib, PyTorch. You can also upload a Python file from your desktop, your local machine to your Colab, or you can also download IPython, your notebook from Colab to your local machine. You can document your codes that support mathematical equation. So how to use Google Colab? Click any browser and type colab.research.google.com. Make sure you sign in with Google account. So this window will be open. There is so many options. You can create a new notebook by clicking this new notebook button or select pre-typed codes from example. You can open recently used notebook. You can select files from Google Drive. You can use GitHub. Actually, GitHub is an integrated development environment where researchers and students write and share their works, and also upload your files from local machine. For this, click on upload button, then browse your file with your local machine, select it, and then click open button. When you click this new notebook button, this window will be displayed. So you can write your code here, print hello world. And to execute this code cell, just press this execution button. Start button, execution button, just click on this. You will get your output here. You can enter a cell code by clicking this code button. You can also change the hardware for your program according to your needs. So click on runtime, change runtime. Okay, this window will be open. You can select one of them, CPU, GPU, TPU, and save this file. You can also edit your file with untitled 8, something untitled, something like right here. So you can change this file name, but just double click it. Okay. This presentation will be shared in classroom after the session. Just you have to practice till you get well versed. So do practice a simple code, print hello world on both the platforms. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So without taking much time.
Yes, I'll try
yes.
to finish within 6 or 7 minutes so that.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So without taking much time, we'll move on to the end of this particular session. I would like to request Professor Halim Ahmad sir to give for the vote of thanks. Are you there, sir? Halim sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm there. Yes. So after the very healthy, hectic session of more than 2 long hours, it is the turn for the vote of thanks. So good evening, everyone. On behalf of the organizers, I, Dr. Halim Ahmed, stand before you to express our sincere gratitude for making today's inauguration ceremony of the workshop on developing AI application in the physics domain with physics a resounding success. Jointly organized by the Indian Association of Physics Teachers, Sub-Regional Council 08E, and recently founded Association of All Computer Science Teachers. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the esteemed presence of our chief guest, Professor P.K. Ahluwalia sir, who is the president of the Indian Association of the Physics Teachers. Your kind acceptance of our invitation and your insightful presidential address have truly set the tone for the productive and enriching workshop. We are also grateful to Dr. Surikant Thorat sir, Director of Sri Sharda Bhavan Education Society's Institute of Technology and Management, Nanded, for accepting our invitation to chair today's session. Before your guidance and expertise are invaluable to us, sir. Our deepest appreciation goes to Professor S.W. Anwane sir, who is the president of SRC08E, for welcoming us all, delivering a welcoming address and extending his support during this initiative. We extend our sincere thanks to Professor Abha Khandelwal madam, who is the convener of today's workshop, which is going to run throughout the till the next month, who also have been the driving force behind the program. Her dedication and vision for bringing this workshop to life is truly commendable. We are also thankful to Professor S.B. Kishore sir, who is the president of Association of All Computer Science Teachers, for his continued support in organizing this online event. We are fortunate to have distinguished panel of resource persons for this workshop. A special word of thanks to the Professor Manu Pratap Singh sir, who is the professor and director of Institute of Engineering and Technology in the Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra, for sharing his knowledge and expertise with the participants. Your commitment to the education related to AI and deep learning is truly inspiring and has enriched highly to the understanding of the subject and created a sound foundation for the further sessions. Thank you very much, sir. I would also like to thank our resource person, Ms. Pratibha Rashmi, ma'am, for conducting the training session on One Compiler and Google Colab. Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to extend our gratitude to the presence of the resource persons, Ms. Aditya Singh and Ritika Raghav, who will contribute in the coming sessions. This workshop would not have been possible without the collaborative efforts of the Indian Association of Physics Teachers, SRC08E, and Association of All Computer Science Teachers. So I thank both IAPT SRC08E and Association of All Computer Science Teachers. We are truly grateful for your valuable contributions. I would like to thank our distinguished special participants, Professor Kamal Singh ma'am, who is the retired Vice Chancellor of the Amravati University, and Professor P.C. Deshmukh sir. I would also like to thank Dr. Govinda Lakhotia, who is the Vice President of IAPT SRC08E, and who is the backbone of our Sub-Regional Council 08E. who is working tirelessly from behind the curtain for grand success of this workshop. Dr. Gajanan and I, along with our student coordinators, Yugans Kanoje, Aishwarya Bindawade, and Anushka Palundurkar, are incredibly grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this learning experience. We appreciate the tireless efforts in ensuring the smooth operation of this workshop. Finally, a huge thank to you all participants who have chosen to join us for this workshop. Your enthusiasm and eagerness to learn are the driving force for such programs. We encourage you to actively participate and ask questions and make the most of this learning opportunity. With these words of thanks, I declare the inaugural ceremony officially concluded. We look forward to you on engaging and fruitful